What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. It's Monday again, at least for the purpose of watching this video. I don't know when you're watching it, but here we are with another Midday Monologue Monday, my friends, and we are still in the morbid month of October. Halloween time is still quickly approaching us, and there are a few board games that really capture a sense of the monstrosity of Halloween, and one of them is Horrified. There's a couple of different versions of that out in the market right now, but I have an idea. I have an idea for a new one I'd really like to see being sold. I would get one. It would be on my table. It would be here, filmed for you. So why don't we talk about this really interesting twist of an idea that I had for Horrified, since it is the right time of the month to talk about this. Come on! Come on! I'll see you down the table. Horrified. As of the time of the filming of this, the beginning of May, there's only the two Horrified out, right? You have the base Horrified, which is Universal Monsters, and then you have the second core base standalone box that they came out with for American cryptids, American monsters, using cryptozoology as the basis. So what's next? Do they have any more planned? I don't know. I hope they do, because I really love this concept. Of course, there is also Alien Fate of the Nostromo, which plays very much like a Horrified game. It's not, but it kind of is. But it's not. I've been thinking about this. So yeah, they can pick other cryptids from other countries. They can do the Horrified cryptids of Western Europe or Asia or something like that. And that could be expected. There's more than enough cryptid monsters out there, cryptids of the Congo or something. It would work. It would definitely work. But I was thinking, what if... So the first game is a small little town. The second game is also a small little town in America. But it has that cool board on the back that shows the map of America where all the cryptids, basically hang out and are from when they're not all assaulting this one little town. So what if we take this idea and now the next board is the world? Yeah, world locations. So I'm thinking Horrified Ancient Aliens. Okay, you may not have the money to buy into the Ancient Aliens IP, but you can still, some sort of Horrified Extraterrestrial Edition. So we would use standard pop culture, modern day alien references in the game. So some of your choice, there's 6 choices of monsters traditionally in Horrified, right? So, you have all these different alien races, allegedly. Like there's the Nordics, the tall whites, they're also called, they look human, but they're all like white-skinned and mostly blonde-haired, blue-eyed, tall Nordic-looking people, So maybe we'll have them as one of them, and the idea is that we need to help them contact the right people in the government to get their message of peace and hope and unity and stop destroying the planet to get that spread. That could be, that's not so horrific, is it? But then again, Frankenstein and the Bride were meant to, find humanity. That's not really all that horrific. But things do get worse, especially when you start delving into, also another alien race for the game would be the Greys. Now, the Greys are a lot more sinister. These hard, cold-hearted scientists, apparently emotionless. And so maybe the idea with the Greys would be to make a deal or some sort of treaty with them to get them to stop kidnapping people and mutilating cows and horses. So otherwise they'll just keep doing it. And the terror factor will just keep going up all around the world. Well, there's the reptilians. The reptilians are a common trope with pop culture aliens these days, these shapeshifters. So in the game, I'm thinking maybe in order to deal with them is that they're eating people. They're kidnapping and eating people, making us their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, putting us on their food pyramid. And we need the way to find to stop them, and maybe even destroy their base of operation, their hidden underground city that they've built underneath a specific area. And that's how you eventually have to stop them. Now, there's also tales of aliens that are insectoids. Some are specifically called praying mantis. Some are specifically called ant people. They all seem, the praying mantises always come off a little bit more scientific, like the Greys. But the ant people, on the other hand, that maybe we can use in the game. Throughout history, whether it's ancient Egypt or in the Americas here with the indigenous first tribes, we find tales of ant people saving humanity, saving humans from destruction, from floods, from earthquakes, basically from earth changes that would otherwise possibly eradicate anyone living on the surface. So maybe using the ant people, you have to discover them, you have to find them, that they're hiding, and then get them to help you, show them that humanity is worth saving, and that they will then save humanity. How about that? Now, something else that is it UFOs? Is it extra dimensional? Is it ghosts? If you ask 5 different paranormal investigators, they'll probably tell you 6 or 7 different answers. But how about, for this game, orbs? That's right, orbs. Now, thinking a lot of things like Skinwalker Ranch, what about if these orbs, they get to trick people, they mislead people, guide them like will-o-wisps into vortexes, and making them just disappear from the game board. And of course, then the horror track goes up. And in order to deal with the orbs, you have to end the what was I thinking? The doppelgangers, the threat of the doppelgangers that they leave behind in order to screw up the rest of the game. That covers a few things in UFOlogy, but there's still one thing missing. Besides the fact we only have 5 there. What about if we take the 6th one and remove it from the known, quote, known alien presences here on Earth, as pop culture says? What if that 6th is the Men in Black themselves? And they steal evidence from you that you've been collecting, the tokens you've been collecting, these evidence pieces. And they're stealing them from you because they don't want anyone to know that. They want these aliens to do whatever the hell it is that they do. They don't want to be stopped. Right? Because they're the Men in Black, and that's what they do. And the only way to defeat the Men in Black is to get false information, false leads for them. Give them your false stuff, and then they'll leave you alone. Until then, they'll be stealing your stuff. They'll be backing you into corners. You know, maybe the Men in Black you can't move past. Traditionally, in a Horrified game, you can move past a monster. Maybe the Men in Black you won't be able to. So they can block you in. They can end your investigation. I like this. Yeah, come on, Ravensburger. Come on, let's get an alien edition of Horrified going. What do you think? I miss some cool concepts for aliens. Anything from Ancient Aliens that I missed or Skinwalker Ranch? All right, put it down in the comments, my friend. I can't wait to see some of your ideas also. Thank you very much. I'm your buddy Big John AG for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming, and I am